I am Katie Wagner, Katie Wagner Social Media, and we're a social media agency. Social media is a buzzword these days, but we're very different from other agencies in two important ways. The first is that we have a traditional media background. I was a television and radio journalist for 15 years. All of our account managers also have journalism or communication degrees and have all worked in traditional media. Two things I learned being a journalist. One, how to engage an audience. Two, how to build credibility. I would tell you those are the two things a business owner also needs to know, and social media can be instrumental in both of them. The other thing that makes us different is that we don't just strategize about social media. We actually help businesses execute that strategy. That means we're not going to walk into your company with a big stack of papers and say, here's your social media strategy. Good luck with that. We're actually going to be in the office working with you on a weekly basis. We're going to set goals and we're going to help you reach them because we're in this for a long-term relationship. And we're not happy until we get results and reach the goals that each company sets for themselves. So how do you execute a social media strategy? Well, we play three important roles in every company we work with. First is the social media director. As I said, we come in, we help you stay on track with that strategy. We put it in place, and we go down the path. As we go along, we're going to gauge your results. If something is not quite right and we're not getting to the goals we set, then we're going to make changes along the way. We're still there working with you, getting it back on track so that at the end, we're going to be where we said we wanted to be. Now, we can use your staff to do that. Some of our companies are larger. They have manpower to run their own social media. So we step in and train and manage their own staff, and they do the work. If you're a smaller business, maybe a sole proprietor, you might not have staff to do the social media. So we integrate our staff into your company and do it for you. The second role we play is that of a journalist. We have to provide content for your social media channels. That's Facebook, Twitter, blogs, e-newsletters, YouTube, those sorts of things. 95% of the content on our clients' pages we generate as an agency. We don't think it makes very much sense to say, sure, we'll post on your Facebook page, but you have to tell us what to say. That doesn't save anybody any time or effort. So we're generating that content. That means we attend your events. No one at your company has to say, oh, did we think about taking pictures for a Facebook album later? No, we're already on that. Nobody has to say, hey, did we get some video testimonials to use in future marketing efforts? No, that's taken care of. We're going to be there. We're canvassing it just like we would a story if we were in our journalism jobs. And we're going to research your industry. Research is important. You need to know when big changes are happening, when there are things to talk about in your industry, because social media is about conversation. And one of the things we do well is start conversations about your area of expertise with your customer base. The third role we play in every company we work with is that of customer service representative. People are talking about your brand online. They're talking about it whether you want them to or not, and whether you participate or not. So we think the best policy is to actually be listening to those conversations. When somebody writes something, a concern or a complaint on a Facebook page, when somebody leaves a negative Yelp review, when they write a disparaging tweet, we're monitoring that, and our company knows immediately when one of our clients is being talked about. Then we interact with those customers. We can go and say, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. What's it going to take to make you happy? We go back to the client, the company, figure out what we can do for the unhappy customer, and then we solve that problem. Here's an example. A couple of months ago, this was written on Yelp about one of our clients. Bait and switch. The product offered didn't meet the product in the ad. Don't waste your time. Don't waste a trip. Pretty negative. But we talked to this client, made them happy, went back and forth as a liaison between the client and the customer. Within 48 hours, new review. I've had 2 direct phone calls from management since my post. They seemed genuine, concerned about my experience, and tried to set it right. I would probably go back next time. So we've gone from saying nobody visit this company to I would go back again. That's a pretty significant change, and that happens because we were the liaison between them. One of the reasons we're good at customer service this way is because we're unemotional about the problem. We're just a third party, and also because we can act quickly. So who would we like to work with for our clients? Well, our ideal client has a monthly marketing budget. They have money to spend on marketing. They also believe in social media and the power of what it can do for marketing your company. And lastly, they may be lacking expertise. Maybe they don't know how to take the plunge into social media. Or maybe they've been trying to do it on their own and aren't really happy with what they've been reaching for goals so we can step in and put them back on track. I'm going to leave you with our tagline, be fearless, get social. We believe that social media is new. Yes, it's intimidating, it's scary, but it doesn't have to be. What you need is somebody to hold your hand and guide you through the process, and that's why we're there. So I want you to feel confident with all your referrals that you can tell them, with me now, be fearless, get social. Thank you.